What up guys, Face Rolling here, back with another video. We have the PlayStation Network free game of the month for May 2016. This game is Tropico 5. This game is a $60 game and is free right now for everyone that has PlayStation Network. And the beginning of this game, there is a campaign, there's missions, there's a sandbox. It's kind of a building game. This is for people who might like old games like SimCity or just like building stuff in video games. The game does also feature this character customization with a bunch of different looks that you can have for your character. Also a bunch of different names for your character. You do get to make his last name, but his first name you have to choose from the preset names. And then you could choose from different things, from his outfit, how he looks, his hairstyles, his different face, as in most games. You will encounter later in the game that you have to make heirs to your throne, or your leadership, whatever you would like to call it. You do get to also customize them as well. The customization isn't overwhelming, there isn't a lot to do, but a good amount. If you guys will also notice, this gameplay is from my stream, and none of the voices that you see are coming out of. This is all fast forward, for this game does take quite a bit of time to get going. It is a very time consuming game. So be prepared to sit down and spend at least an hour, I would say, while playing this game to get any sort of work done at all. It is a very slow-paced game and does take up a lot of time. Now, as the game gets rolling, you will realize that there is a lot to do within this game. You get to build houses, build farms, basically build your own city. Now, you will realize that you get these quests that you do have to complete. The first part of the game is getting your happiness, I believe, to was 51%. And I believe that was the only part to complete the first full mission. This is harder than you would expect, especially if you're going into the game without playing the tutorial. I do recommend playing the tutorial. There is a lot to this game. It is a $60 game that they are offering for free right now. As to paying $60 for this game, I probably wouldn't do it. As to paying somewhere around $30 or less for this game, it is actually pretty worth it for that. Since it is free right now, it is worth playing, especially if you like these sort of games. Now you will see you get offered a bunch of choices, and usually the choices are between cash or extending your time to get to the 51% happiness. You will find as you get later in the game that sometimes it is a struggle to keep the happiness up, and the people will rebel, and there are also elections that you can lose if your happiness is below 50%. Also see in this game that you do need to build roads to each building. You do need educated people for certain buildings. In order to get some, they either have to immigrate to your island, you can have them imported to your island, or eventually you can end up building a high school and a college. As you get longer into this game, there are better buildings that you can acquire. As you see, most of them right now are in the gray, because I either cannot afford them or am not far enough along in the game to achieve them. Now you will see also in this game that there is a science, so you can learn with the sciences. You learn new buildings, new army things, all types of different things that you can learn. You can also change your constitution in this game to make it so more or less people come to your army. You can change if you want to tax the people. There's a bunch of different features that you can do. You can choose to give the people free lunches, tax the wealthy, don't tax the poor, a bunch of different options in this game. This is why I do recommend playing the tutorial for how many things there are in this game. It does get quite overwhelming at first, but as you play, you do tend to get the hang of it. Now for the rest of this, guys, the video is fast forward. There is not too much else to say about this game. Most of it is self-explanatory. So I will just let the rest of this play through and have some background music going. You will not be able to hear the voice for the stream, purely because this gameplay is fast forwarded, just because of how long this actually took. This is actually several hours of play, maybe 2 to 3 hours. I can't remember exactly how long this was, but it was a long time of playing that night just to get to like the second mission, I believe. So it does take a long time to get through this game.
I built like 15 apartments. That's the number. I was 101. That's good. I built like college.
Are you gonna World Wars?
There you go.
It's World Wars. I'm not in World Wars.
You got the upgrade. I think that's the next one. I have 5 missions. Fuck yeah.
Essential.
This fucking mission over here. I have 5 military building. I have 3. I've got 2 free military buildings. Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? The shovel. What is it? I like it. Never mind.